Yeah, we back, y'all. Smash that like button. We back with another Harlem story. Yeah, this time it's Camron. This time it's Maino responding back to Cam. Remember when Cam spoke about the Jimmy and Maino situation? Remember he said how Jimmy approached Maino and Maino, kind of like backed Jimmy down, allegedly? Well, according to Maino responded back yesterday. And we're going to get to the whole clip. Yeah, that part. He's saying, Cam, you got that shit, you got the story a little mixed up. I mentioned your name in the song. Maino saying he mentioned Cam's name in the song. In the diss song, he was dissing all these rappers. Jimmy was only doing what Jimmy supposed to do. You see the nigga, approach him, ask him what's going on. What's up with you and my man? What's up with what's going on? Cam, who's lying? You be doing a lot of lying, allegedly. And we got to go back to this full BMF story. Because you made it seem like Jim was the only one that was kind of shook that day. Oh, no, we're going to break down the full story from the beginning, what actually happened. And we got a clip with True Life, not so long ago, when True Life was throwing subliminals at Jimmy and Cam. Y'all forgot about True Life? Because you know Cam said he never got punched in the eye by True Life. True Life is like, bro, stop playing with me. Let's talk about this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get this show started. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Support the channel by smashing the like. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video. And let's get this copyright out the way. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So let's go back from the time when Camron spoke about the Jimmy and Maino situation on Monday, when he responded back to Jim. Let's refresh our mind right quick, and we're going to get to the Maino response. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and light one up. Y'all already know the vibes, man.
He tried to press Maino one day because Maino first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he said nigga's name. So Jim plus see Maino one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Maino said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to starve no feathers. I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro.
Now you heard him. He said Maino backed him up, told him like, nigga, oh, you think I'm one of these funny niggas? Oh, hold up. He made it seem like Jimmy was a sucker at that time. He made it seem like Jimmy backed up and like, oh, hold up, my part of me. That's the way Killer made it seem. Now, I'm only responding to what Killer told us, a.k.a. Fleet, a.k.a. Camron. Shout out to Cam, like I said. We're only responding on what they saying coming out their mouth. So this only a response, it's a reaction. This is my reaction. Now, you heard on what he said. Now, this is Maino response. Now, according to Cam said, you know, Maino might not. Maino ain't got no reason to lie. Let's start there. Let's get to that part right there. He ain't got no reason to lie. Let's get to the Maino response. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Share this video, too.
In the midst of all this Camron, Jim Jones issues, because I know you are really close. You are a lobby boy, you and Jim Jones. And Camron said some things while Mace ate his popcorn about your relationship with Jim Jones and how it all started. So I want to get your side of things. Here's what Camron said.
You ever wonder how you met Maino? Ask him how you met Maino. Maino gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Maino one day because Maino first came out. He had a little record dissing the rappers. I don't know, he said his name. So Jim plus see Maino one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Maino said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I one of them? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern.
All right, so what happened when
So the song he's talking about is a song that put me in the game. It was a song called Rumors, where I was talking about all the rumors in the industry. So just for clarity purposes. And the thing about that is that I mentioned him in the song. I ain't mentioned Jimmy. So early on, my Jimmy and my tension came from me mentioning Cam.
Okay.
So Jimmy didn't like me, so we would kind of see each other and kind of like, have these, maybe face fights. You understand?
Oh, we ain't done. Oh, we got like 2 more clips. We got another clip, pardon me. We ain't done. You see what I'm saying? Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I know a lot of people like, oh, nah. See, the reason why, I got at Jomo, a.k.a. Jimmy. I got him at, listen, I got at Cam and Jimmy, because both of them niggas is wrong in this situation. Cam is emotional, Jimmy's emotional. Cam be doing some sucker shit, Jimmy be doing some sucker shit. Cam saying Jimmy from Harlem. That's like bro, the nigga ended up in Harlem at 8, 9 years old, 7 years old, my nigga. Him and Freaky went to school together. Meaning Jim Jones and Freaky. How do you think Cam met Freaky Zeke? He met him through Jim. He say that all the time. So for you to discredit Jim and just block him out of everything, oh, he ain't from Harlem, this and that and the third, like you really on some BS. You on some bullshit. You know what type of time you on. That can end a whole nigga career. Like, come on, let's sit back and think about this shit a little bit. This man put a lot of work in for the set. He put a lot of work in for Dipset. We not going back, Camron, talking about the beginning of Harlem. We not going back to the time when it was just you, Mace, Big L, McGruff, and we ain't going around that time. This is before the Dipset. This is Children of the Corn, Bloodshed. May him rest in peace, his cousin. That's what they used to call themselves. Children of the Corn. Then after that, when Mace did what he did, then they created Dipset. That's when Jimmy was there, Cam. Jim was there. We're going to go through some clips, too. Remember when Mace made y'all niggas dance on the stage? Oh, we're going to play that clip. Remember when you made Jim do a cartwheel and shit? That's your man. Your man, listen. When you got a nigga like Jim hype, man, know what I mean? He going to do anything possible to make sure Fleet good. Make sure Fleet protected. Even though Fleet got his own niggas, but few extra niggas, an extra army, oh, nigga won't mind that. You gotta remember, Cam from the west side, Jim from the east side. I wouldn't mind bring them east side niggas over here. Fuck that. Now, I mean, this Dipset, that's how Dipset formed up so big like that. The whole Harlem was Dipset, the west and the east. But to discredit that man is crazy to me. And then to tell the lies is crazy to me also. It's like you remixing these stories, and we're going to get to the BMF situation also. Because if I see my man running, my nigga, like listen, I'm going to make sure my man good. I'm not going to sit there and let this nigga run and get all jumped in front of me type shit. That shit is crazy. And you're the Dawn, you the CEO, you the big bro of the whole crew. I just had to get that out of my chest, but we ain't done though. Like I said, you like to remix a lot of stories, champ. You need to start discrediting Jimmy what he did for the set. Okay, he wasn't there before that, but he did a lot for the set. Meaning for that logo, for that bird, that Dipset. Nasty work, man. Let's continue though. Maino ain't done.
Face fights, you understand? Nothing ever
love
happened,
a good face
right?
fight,
So,
too.
Face fight.
so we were in Atlanta, and we had a conversation. He didn't approach me and ask and press me and none of that. We had a conversation. It wasn't spectacular. Nobody swung. Nobody, I think the thing is this: you could dislike a person from a distance because you think you don't like them, right? But once we started to talk, and we seen that we had things in common, we was cool from that point on. We've been way cooler than we was than we was off. You understand? Because we didn't know each other.
That was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. So the thing is, so when you say that you gotta understand that his energy for me was for Cam.
Okay.
You understand? So that it was for Cam. That was his energy for me. Like he wasn't falling to me.
So it was kind of true, but exaggerated.
it wasn't the conversation didn't go like that.
Okay,
It wasn't
right.
a
There was
what's
a little
up with
bit
all
of an
that.
issue,
Nah.
but it wasn't as big
right.
as
It wasn't.
okay.
It was definitely some tension there. It was definitely it needed to be addressed, and a conversation was had, and that happened in Atlanta.
How do you face fight? What is
You know, I mean, the face fight is like, you know, you looking, I'm
milk.
looking. You know what I'm
Mean
saying?
mugging.
Yeah, it's like
Ice grill.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maino. Thank you. And that's a Brooklyn nigga. Nah, I'm smoke Maino soft too. I know I'm gonna hear that shit in the comment too. Listen, man, I don't care what nobody say. A lot of people gonna feel well understand for the people that's gonna be like, oh nah, F Maino. I know people don't like Maino either. But Maino put a lot of pain in that industry too. A nigga coming out of BK. Him and his niggas put a lot of pain on niggas. Pause. But the thing I'm trying to explain here to y'all, he just said at the end, the energy came because I mentioned you, Cam, and your man was only doing what your man supposed to do, is check me when he see me. Because obviously Cam wasn't outside. Jim have been outside for the last 20 goddamn years. What are we talking about? Did Jim ever move to Florida, disappear? No. Did Jim ever go to California, disappear? Nope. Did Jim go anywhere else and disappear for several years? And was that nigga been in Harlem for the last damn near? Man, listen, Jim is outside. We see that. I don't know if Cam outside, whatever. I'm not saying Killer, you ain't outside, but we know Jim is outside. Jim been outside since back in the day. That's why he always bump into niggas. So what my point is, like, why is you telling a remix story on Jim? Why are you making it seem like Jim just ain't do shit in all these approach? And then some of the approach, like the BMF situation, you supposed to hold Jim down also if it's 30, 40 niggas and you said you had the strap on you and your man had the strap on you. Remember, you said that. And you talking about Big Meech and them walked up to you and said, yo, get your man. That's your man. You supposed to hold your man down. His beef supposed to be your beef because he took your beef and he took it as his beef. He approached Maino. Maino mentioned your name in the goddamn song. He didn't mention Jimmy. Jim could have seen that nigga that day and walked away. Am I lying? What are we talking about here? If that was Flea wanted to approach Maino, be like, yo, what's up with you and Jim? I don't think Flea would have done that. I might be wrong, but I don't think Flea would have done that. Jim approached Maino because Maino mentioned Flea name, Camron name in the song. He didn't mention Jim. That's a stand-up real nigga on your team for even doing that shit. But no, Jim is sucker, this and that, and this and that. And you gotta give Jim his credit where credit is due, champ. That nigga helped you build this set. The nigga was always outside. Nigga had 100 goons with him everywhere he went to make sure Dipset looked good at all time necessary. Like, come on, Cam. Cut it out, man. Let's cut it out here, man. Let's cut it out, Flea. Let's cut it out. Pardon me. Now, remember when DJ Envy actually was talking about Maino with the gun and he was stunting and this, that, and the third. He was at a spot and he was stunting like he had a gun because the time when Jim approached him and this, that, and the third. Well, Maino actually responded to DJ Envy about that. Because DJ Envy act like he knew the story when Jim and Maino was in the building. This, that, and the third. Let's get to this clip also. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video.
We're all in the club, right? And this is like Maino.
Now, this is when the club with Jim and Maino. DJ Envy saying Maino had a strap, but he was stunting though, acting like he had a strap. Maino responded back saying, nigga, you got the story effed up. Let's continue.
We're all in the club, right? And this is like Maino was the bad boy back in the day. Like, and Jim came in the club, and Jim must have had about 15 dudes with him at that time. And when he walked down the stairs, the first thing Maino turned around, everybody said, yo, tuck your chains in. So he was like, why? So everybody tucked their chains in. They had no idea. And Jim walked over all the dudes in front of Maino. And Maino went in his jacket like he had a gun. And when he went in his jacket and Fake pulled out like he had a gun, the club scattered.
Cleared it out.
Everybody cleared it out, right?
Yeah.
And we all ran out.
Who wouldn't?
And when we all ran out, I was surprised because I know we all went through the metal detectors. And I was like, yo, how'd you sneak in a gun? He was like, I lied. I was just bluffing. But that really happened.
And he said he was bluffing with Jim approached him, but he was like acting like he had that thing on him. I guess this is another incident in the club or the same club that Maino was talking about. I don't know. It might have been another incident in the club. But DJ Envy said he was at one of the spots when Jim and Maino seen each other. Like Envy said, Jim approached that nigga with 15 goons. Let's start there. Was Jim wrong or was Jim right? He wasn't right for that. Nah, Smoke, he bringing beef towards Cam. What you mean he bringing beef towards Cam, champs? What? Like for the trolls, that's his man. If a nigga talking about Cam on the radio, on the mixtape, he gonna approach that nigga and say, yo, what's up with that? Obviously, Cam wasn't outside at the time. Was Jimmy wrong for that? Nope. So the meaning what I'm trying to explain is, the picture I'm trying to paint is, Jimmy been holding down the set since the set began. Since the Dipset started, just since Jimmy started rapping, nigga, he been holding that shit down to this day. Like I told y'all, F. Jewels haven't made no music, and I don't know how I got that goddamn on. If Jewels, you watch this video, I'm not even trying to play you, Chad. You one of my favorites in Dipset also. All y'all niggas. Like I said, I grew up hearing y'all music, man. But you ain't been in the loop in so goddamn long. You wasn't able to hold that flag down when Flea went away for a while, went to Florida, when Flea disowned Dipset for a very long time, stopped rocking with y'all niggas because of the 50 Cent situation. Who was doing 100 for the last 10, 15 years and doing a marathon with it, putting the sweat pain and all types of sweat pain and everything in this shit, because this shit gave me angry. It was Jimmy. Because I'm a fan of y'all niggas. We all are. We listen to y'all music. In our era, we grew up off y'all goddamn music. So for y'all niggas that act the way y'all acting, it's just straight emotional, some sucker shit, and y'all niggas need to sit at the goddamn table already. Jim was doing what Jim supposed to do. Cam, get off that emotional shit. Come on, man. What we talking about here? And then you be remixing these goddamn stories, Cam. We don't know who to believe. Lucky Maino coming out telling the story. Let's get to Maino responding to DJ Envy and him and Jim Jones in the club that day. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video.
Yes, I think Envy is maybe confusing some incidents that maybe he was a part of and all that, because for one, I've never ever in my life ever faked like I had a gun for nobody, right? And then you got to understand, once you do something like that, it's really on. It's really like, if I got to do all that, whenever I see you, then we really gonna have a problem. We ain't never gonna be able to work that out. That never happened. He talking about an incident where Jim and them came in the club. I was in the club. It was probably some tension, definitely, but me and Jim never said nothing to each other. I think my guy Envy, he's good at storytelling.
So did Jim approach him? He said it wasn't tension, it wasn't really no tension. They probably talked that day, but the whole purpose of what I'm trying to goddamn say, either way, Jim approached that man, Maino, for him saying his homie name on the mixtape for dissing Cam. Was Jim wrong for that? Hell no, he wasn't. He was making sure Dipset always got a good, and it always got that good rep in New York. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna bully us over here. He was on the front line with them 100 niggas every night and all that, meaning Jimmy. I'm not taking nothing away from Cam and his niggas, because his niggas was with Jimmy also. That part, what are we talking about? There was 40 of niggas with Jim also. But for Cam to discredit Jim from that Dipset era is crazy to me. Okay, X amount from the beginning. Children of the Corn. We all understand that. Children of the Corn was you, Big L. It was Bloodshed. It was, McGruff. That was the young Harlem. That was the early days. Then Dipset came later on. But don't discredit that man for the shit he was doing. That nigga put his life, sweat, pain, all types of shit on the line for this shit. For that flag, for that logo, for that eagle. Come on, Cam, man. You gotta come on, killer. Let's cut it out, man. Let's cut it out, Chad. But let's go back to what Killer said about the BMF situation. And then we're going to go to a full interview when Flea speak about the BMF situation in the beginning. Not that half-ass story he gave us on Monday. Let's go back, though.
I see you posted shit, Cam let me get jumped in Rucker. this, that, and third by 8 niggas, this, that, and third. I let niggas tell that story however they want to tell it. I don't give a fuck. I seen the story one time when Little C's was telling the story. I mean, me and Little C's is cool. And Little C's told me he punched me in my face. Really? And me and C, I seen C's, really? No, I'm not dissing C's, but no. Little C's never punched me. But if you go to his end in that story, that's what he said he did. And like I said, I ain't got no problem. I seen C's, we good. But you keep running around with these 25-year-old stories. Do you ever hear me talk about when you ran on me when BMF pulled up? When you ran in the hotel, they chased you to the beach. All them niggas, and lucky, I had my shit on me and my man Jojo, I ain't gonna say his name, Spanish nigga, you know him. The Spanish nigga who don't care about life, who was with me, is like, who all these niggas coming? I said, oh, they come this way. No, and this no disrespect, because Blue's my nigga, Meech my nigga, all that. And Blue Da Vinci just told this story on his platform or whatever platform recently. He got it 89% right. It's a little off, Blue. I'll tell it on Talk with Flea, my perspective of what happened. But
smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Do me that favor. See, when I hear that story, I don't know about y'all, but see, I'm a loyal nigga. I'm a loyal nigga to niggas that's loyal to me. And if you see Jimmy running and you got the strap and your man, the crazy nigga who don't care about life, the Spanish nigga, he got the strap and you tell him the buck at these niggas if they approach you, but you gonna let Jim get jumped? I sit back, I wait. To y'all, I don't understand, like, y'all give me an answer on that. Don't niggas supposed to help you? Ain't that shit, man? Ain't you supposed to back them niggas up? I don't care if it's 15, 20 niggas. You supposed to pull your shit like, yo, hold up, that's my man. What's going on here? Ain't real niggas supposed to do that shit? So you gonna let your man get chased all the way to the beach. And you sitting there with 2 straps, you and your man, and you telling your man not to do nothing, and your man listening to you, but you letting Jim get chased? Who look like the sucker in that situation? Who look like the nigga that ain't gonna hold this nigga down, but that nigga gonna hold you down at all man. Jim gonna hold you down any mean necessary, is what I'm trying to say. Pardon me. Any mean necessary, Jim gonna try his best to hold you down. Or he gonna have his goons hold you down. But you ain't hold him down that day. But you had 2 straps on you. That shit sound crazy to me, Flea. You gotta understand why Jim feel the way he feel. This nigga looked at you in plenty of situations with which you ain't help him out. You just let him run through, letting niggas chase him doing all types of shit. How the hell do that look, Flea? How do that look? Y'all around one of y'all niggas, one of y'all homies, one of y'all brothers. It's 3 of y'all. You end up running because you see these niggas coming. You don't know what the hell going on. Flea ain't your man, your big, all right, let's say it like this. Your big homie ain't telling you nothing what to do. These niggas see Jim, they just start chasing Jim. You the big homie with somebody else. You just stand there and just see that shit. As a little homie, the one that's getting chased by 3 or 4 niggas, how would you feel if you see your big brother, your homie, your big homie, or a nigga from the hood that you grew up with, or a nigga from the hood that you built a legacy when you down with, you Dipset everything, nigga. Let's put it that way. And you see them niggas don't even help you. And you know these 2 niggas got the straps on them, and you over here running for your life from these niggas. How would you feel? How would y'all feel? Real street niggas and all that. Females and males. I'm going to say vice versa. Females also. 2 of your homegirls just standing there while you getting chased. How would y'all feel? All right, I sit back, I'll wait that part. That's what I'm trying to say. Flea did a lot of sucker shit also. Let's not go past what Flea been doing to this nigga also. This nigga been standing there while this nigga getting chased and all types of shit. What type of shit is that? Then to make the icing on the cake, you and your man got 2 straps on y'all. Let's continue with this. Smash that like. We got more to go. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
Don't be out there pumping. They chased you to the beach, nigga. You was in the sand. You was getting wet from the water, from the ocean. I don't pump that. Took your rags off. Me and JoJo was laughing about that 3 months, some cool shit. Cool. I don't pump all that shit, nigga, because I ain't trying to make the great Shakira. You know why? Because the revolution was televised, nigga. That's why I'm here, nigga. That's why God work like that. That's why me and Murder is here, nigga. The revolution was televised, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And I'll wrap it up real quick with this, nigga, because I'll be here for an hour. We got other shit to do. Stop tricking niggas out their freedom, bro. Because niggas get around you to put themselves in better situations, bro. Not to be in worse situations than they was before they met you. You get? Do you understand that? I don't know if you understand that. That's why niggas come around, but then you send them on dummy missions and trick them out their freedom. Max is doing 75. I know you don't give a fuck. Jaja just wanted to be a rapper. Jaja had 10 years, my nigga. We don't know where Jeter at. Stro is just missing. I don't know what the fuck happened to Stro. Slicey, 12 years. His godson, that was 13 years old, 8 years. Shotty, he was trying to be 12 years.
All right. We all understand that. All right. Everybody that was around Jim, they was locked up or they whatever. We understand that. That's another story. We're talking about loyalty and how you treated this man and how that man treated you. That man went out his way, got goons, built a set for you, all types of shit for you. What are we talking about? Made the Dipset movement more powerful by bringing the East and the West Side together in Harlem. I said back, I'll wait. Nah, but Jim did that shit with the blood shit. I don't care how the hell he did that shit. He built that shit and got both the West and the East of Harlem and got the whole Harlem repping Dipset once upon a time. What are we talking about? That wasn't all Cam work. Cam is Harlem. Don't get it twisted. When you mention Harlem, you definitely got to mention Fleet. That's Harlem. Like I said, they go back Children of the Corn before Jimmy. But nigga, Jimmy came 2-3 years later, nigga. Like, and then Children of the Corn ain't got nothing on Dipset. What are we talking about here, Fleet? Dipset is a whole. That shit had the whole world looking like they wanted to dress like y'all, everything. Y'all niggas set so many trends, it was ridiculous, man. It was ridiculous, bro. Everybody wanted to be Dipset back then. Everybody. And y'all know I ain't lying. Down south, East Coast, Midwest, down everybody wanted to be Dipset or dress like them in somehow, some way, bro. Y'all niggas had a trend. Y'all had the music on Smash. Y'all niggas had the fashion on Smash. Y'all brought some type of fashion to hip hop that we didn't see before. That part, what are we talking about here? Y'all was one of them niggas. That was Harlem. When you say Harlem now, you can't even speak about this shit no more. And that shit crush a lot of us. All of us that's fans. I'm a fan. That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking. Y'all done crushed the memories. We done seen the Rockefeller shit done crumble. That shit crushed us from, man, listen, I grew up a Jay-Z fan, Rockefeller fan, like I said. If you know, you was outside as a youngin', you know. I ain't got to sit here and explain. Jay-Z brought a whole nother type of ether in this goddamn hip-hop. He brought a whole nother, nigga, it was about getting money, nigga. At that time, them early days. Dipset came out, that was a whole movement. So when Rockefeller crumbled, that shit crushed all of us. Fans, all of them. We like, damn, man. Then you see what Dame going through. Shout out to the big homie Dame Dash. And you see how Jay-Z on his bullshit. Now we got to see Dipset, another one. That's why I say shout out to the Locks. Shout out to Jada Kiss. Shout out to Styles P. Shout out to the Locks. Because we didn't see them crumble as a group. We done see G-Unit crumble. 50, 50 going to be 50. Shout out to Fifth. But as a G-Unit group, that shit gone. The Rockefeller, that shit gone. Now this Dipset memory, that shit gone. With these two niggas is going back and forth. Exposing each other. But then you got two niggas that's getting millions together that expose each other either worse than how Jimmy and Cam is doing it, meaning Mace and Cam. These niggas exposed each other and said some most craziest shit in hip-hop, in their tracks, especially Cam. We could go back and hear the diss shit he used to say about Mace. I mean, it was crazy. But y'all could sit at the table and get money together. Mace ain't sacrifice his life. Mace ain't jump off the porch. Mace wasn't out there banging for Dipset. Mace wasn't out there shooting fades, getting chased and all this, that, and the third for Dipset. That was the Dipset members, Killer. That was Jim Jones' front line. That was your man. That was your main nigga in the Dipset era. Not Children of the Corn, the Dipset era. That was your man right there, champ. We all know that. We can see this. We see pictures, videos, everything. What we talking about here, Flea? Them niggas went through sweat, pain, and all that shit for that Dipset shit. Them niggas put their life on the line for that shit. They built the way the legacy is now. Can't discredit Jim Jones, champ. You just can't. Now, let's go to an old interview. Now, y'all heard how that BMF half-ass story was broken down by Flea. Let's go to the old interview when he actually spoke about it in the beginning of the situation. That part. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video, man. Y'all already know the vibes. Shout out to Flea, shout out to Jim, man. Get y'all shit together, get to the table, man.
It was a party one time in Miami, and they was like spilling drinks. Nobody knew who BMF was. They were spilling like drinks over the top of the rail. And I was underneath for whatever balcony it was, but Jim was getting wet. Jim and somebody else getting wet. And they were like, yo, stop fucking throwing shit. They didn't give a fuck. They kept throwing shit. So Jim went up there with some other people and somebody from there and got cut. Now they got like 40 niggas over here. I don't know who these niggas are. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And they just looking. They start pulling guns out and pipes, and they was trying to get Jim. So they ran towards Jim. I seen the police run. The police ducked under the car. A few of my niggas ran. I was with one of my niggas. I don't want to sit there. I said, yo, just shoot if niggas come this way. But I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And my man was like, bet. But they ran past me. I didn't know where they was going.
I want to pause it there. I just want to pause it right there. Now, that's the beginning of the goddamn BMF story. Was Jimmy wrong for what he did? When he walked upstairs to the BMF members, with whoever the hell he was with? The Harlem niggas, his side or Cam's side, whoever walked up there with Jim nigga, the entourage nigga, was them niggas wrong for what they was doing. Making sure Dipset don't look soft. I sit back, I wait. Killer wasn't doing that shit. Jim was too real for that shit. That was the problem. He brought the street life to the Dipset, which is only right because you want to make sure Dipset legacy always gonna be stamped as nigga. We gonna lose, we gonna win too though, nigga. That's how Jim mentality was. We gonna lose some, but we gonna win some. We gonna make sure niggas gonna respect this logo, this ego, this flag, nigga. Y'all niggas throwing water down here? Hold up. Hey, yo, let's go up there to the 3rd floor, nigga. That's Jim and his niggas going to up there to go see what's going on. Why y'all niggas throwing water down here? What's up with y'all niggas? One of them niggas got cut. You heard, Cam. One of the BMF members got cut. Them niggas had the straps on them. They had them things on them. Oh yeah, they chased Jim. So you just standing there? I sit back, I'll wait. Let's continue. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.
It was a party one time in Miami, and they was like spilling drinks. Nobody knew who BMF was. They were spilling like drinks over the top of the rail. And I was underneath for whatever balcony it was, but Jim was getting wet. Jim and somebody else getting wet. And they were like, yo, stop fucking throwing shit. They didn't give a fuck. They kept throwing shit. So Jim went up there with some other people and somebody from there and got cut. Now they got like 40 niggas over here. I don't know who these niggas are. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They just looking. They start pulling guns out and pipes, and they was trying to get Jim. So they ran towards Jim. I seen the police run. The police ducked under the car. A few of my niggas ran. I was with one of my niggas. I don't want to sit there. I said, yo, just shoot if niggas come this way. But I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And my man was like, bet. But they ran past me. I didn't know where they was going. I guess they was trying to get Jim. Jim ain't went to Royal Palm. Then they walked past me and was like, yo, tell your niggas get together. I'm like, who the fuck are y'all? He sat down and squashed it. And they was mad at Jim still. So Jim Jim had a show in Atlanta maybe 2 months after that.
Oh, man.
Jim went down there, I think, with 2 people to the club. And when he got there, they respected him for going by himself. They're like, nah, we got to fuck with you if you're going to come down here by yourself. And then he ended up being cool with Blue and Meech and everybody else because they was like, this nigga got to be crazy. He's going to come down here by himself.
I sit back. I'll wait. Who was putting more pain for the dip? Who was putting more pain for the set? Nah, Smoke, but he got chased. Okay. Why Flea ain't help him? Why Flea ain't help him in a couple of altercations allegedly that we heard that Flea was there also? Times in the Rucker. That time in the BMF situation. He was wrong for going upstairs to check these niggas to see who the hell throwing water at us. But they ain't hit Flea though. The water didn't hit Camron. Nigga, they was throwing water at them niggas. What we talking about here? Do I gotta put it in subtitles? Let me pedal back a little bit. They was on the third. They was on the top throwing water at the niggas in the bottom. Pause. And Cam and all them niggas was on the bottom. They was in the second or the first. These niggas throwing water and shit at niggas. Who went up there to go check them niggas? Dipset members, right? Who was the Dipset members? Who's the front line nigga? Who was Fleet man? Who was Cam man? Who's the one that put his life on the line that day? Actually, you might as well say that too. That was Jim and his niggas, or whoever the hell they was with. Yeah, you know, I seen the cop going to the table. Them niggas chasing Jim. I got my man. I telling him, nigga, how you just standing there? You talking about who is these niggas? Who is these niggas? Nigga, it's go time. That part, Fleet, is go time, nigga. Ain't no who F these niggas. These niggas chasing my man. Hold up, let me see what's going on. Yo, hold up. That part. You ain't got to start swinging, but nigga, you saying that you just standing there with your man and this, you making sure you don't get touched though, huh? But you'll let your man get touched. Pause. You'll let niggas put hands and feet on him though. While you standing there? That sound crazy to me, Fleet. I know I ain't tripping. That's why we see this nigga crying these interviews, meaning Jim Jones. That's why he gets so emotional and shit. Yeah, man, I put my life on the line for this shit. Shootouts, all types of shit. Flea be sitting back joking about that shit, thinking that shit funny. Talk about, well, you ain't got to do the shit. What you mean you ain't got to do it? Nigga, who would have repped the set more? That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all niggas. When I look back and I look at this situation, I look at Flea. Not taking nothing away from Cam. One of my favorite rappers coming out of New York. I'd never take that away from him. Love his music. Grew up from the Children of the Corn, all that shit. But Champ, that nigga was going 100 miles per hour, 0 to 100, nigga, with the motor on his back, nigga, repping the flag, repping the eagle, nigga, for several years while you laid back, nigga, for several years. That shit would have been irrelevant. I sit back, I wait. Dipset would have went. That shit would have went in the dust. Jewels ain't do nothing with it. Cam would have sat back and just enjoyed his life, nigga. Who was still repping Harlem? Who was still always screaming Harlem as an older nigga also? That was Jim, because he kept Harlem relevant. Ain't nobody else doing that shit out of Harlem besides Dave East. But I'm talking about the Dipset camp. We ain't got nobody else coming out of Dipset camp, no young niggas or nothing. We got an older Jim Jones still repping this shit, keeping this shit relevant, nigga. Come on, man. Let's cut the shenanigans out. And that's the full story right there. Niggas throwing water at y'all niggas. Come on. Remember when Mace made y'all dance and shit? Hopefully I don't get copyright for this though. I mean, fair use disclaimer is definitely in my description. So hope y'all don't get copyright for this clip right here. Remember when Mason had you and Jim dancing on the stage and shit? Peep this out.
Where you at? Where you at? Put your hands up. Where you at? Where you at? Put your hands.
Remember in that interview last week that the whole shit started with this with this altercation when Jimmy first did the interview and he talked about 50 and all that. Remember in the interview, hold on. Smash the like button if you haven't hit that like button. Do me that favor. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Remember when Jim mentioned Mace, he's like, yeah, you know, Mace had a whole rehearsal for us on the stage and shit. That's that part right there. Jimmy was there, yo, Cam. And if y'all see Cam, that's a heavy set Cam right there. Jim was with you, bro. When Mace had y'all niggas had you doing some bullshit, who did the bullshit with you? Your man Jim. Cause I can't see you by yourself dancing up there like that. Hey, oh. No, nigga, you convinced Jim to do this shit with you. And Jim say, nigga, you my man, nigga. Let's go. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. That nigga had a different type of energy for Cam than Cam had the energy for Jim. That part. What are we talking about here? Remember when Jim did the cartwheel? Peep this out.
You break dance and do cartwheels. Cartwheels. Who got a cartwheel for me? It's like an actual 360-degree spin if you're not from the site for culture. Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, we gonna get the cartwheels going. I bet. Jimmy, let me see your cartwheel. Let me see what's going on. It's my man. Your one hand joint. Yeah. You break dance.
Yeah, that's my man. Yo, Jimmy do the cartwheel. That's my man. You said that's your man, right? Come on, Fleet, man. Let's cut this shenanigans out. I had to, yo, this video, I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta go. I gotta go all the way in, pause. Because this is BS, my nigga. Y'all killing a legacy, man. Y'all killing Uncasa even spoke about this shit yesterday. Shout out to He like, man, y'all killing this shit, man. Y'all watering this shit down. Y'all destroying this shit. Something y'all built and all them niggas in the back end built, man. Duke to God, all them niggas, man. Luca Brasi over there, man, before he became who he is now with the gumbo. If y'all know, y'all know. If y'all was outside, y'all was taking them trips in Harlem, y'all know. I was one of them youngers. I used to see them niggas out there. That shit ain't no myth. Everything y'all see was going on in them DVDs back then, the way Harlem, the way the whole Dipset movement was going, T-shirts, DVDs, everything. I mean, these niggas was, man, listen, it was a movement. When Uncasa told y'all that shit yesterday, for the people that watch Uncasa, go subscribe to Uncasa on channel. Shout out to He was part of that shit at once upon a time. He's a nigga in the back end, though. The niggas that we see in Dipset, Uncasa was one of them niggas in the back end. So he was in the streets and he was in the industry. So he seen the big movement. And niggas like me going out there, taking trips, going shopping, I seen that shit with my own goddamn eyes too as a youngin. Jim was there. Jim was there. Let's cut the shenanigans out saying Jim wasn't part of in Harlem and this. Nah, my nigga. He was part of bringing that movement together. That west side and the east side coming together. This gonna be the Dipset. This gonna be the Eagle, nigga. That's how y'all became so powerful the way y'all was, because y'all had the east and the west of Harlem. Y'all had to hold Harlem. Eating. You and Jim, nigga. And whoever else in the back end. But the niggas that we know, you and Jim did that shit. Let's get to true life. Remember Camron was denied true life. They never punched me in the face, this and that and all this. And now this is a while back, not too long ago, but True Life basically on some grown man shit now ever since he came home from prison. Shout out to True Life. Because that nigga was giving them niggas headaches back then. That part. If y'all know, y'all watch some DVD errors, y'all know. Let's get to True Life with this little subliminal shot though, towards Cam and I guess Jim also, but definitely Cam.
There's been certain individuals, man, who's, you know, gone out here, man, and told stories the wrong way. You know, went out there and said lies on cameras. And, you know, I've allowed them to slide because I'm like, oh, God. my guy, don't make me hop out of retirement, bro. Really take the belt off my nigga and spank your ass live on IG. Cause shit is real different right now with all these cameras. So if you start to get me to go crazy out here, you're not gonna be able to go outside no more, bro. Cause I won't even stop, my nigga. I really would smash fuck your career. I'ma smash your confidence into the motherfucking ground. And you know I could, but I choose not to, man, because I'm just being humble and I'm being godly, man. So I'm gonna let you tell a story how you want to, man. But if I hear you say my name one more time in any interview ever and mention my name, which I doubt you're gonna do it because you got it off and I gave you the pass, just know I gave you that pass though, man. Because you don't want me to tell a story the real way it went down. You know?
Talking about Cam too. He talking about Killer. Remember Killer said, because his manager, Big Joe, pardon me, I think it's Big Joe. Yeah, Big Joe, something like that. Big black dude, whatever. He was Cam manager. The story is that True Life caught this nigga slipping at some club. Them niggas hopped out, True Life, and this niggas, True, boop. I guess he hooked him and Big Joe, whatever, ain't do shit. I guess he did something late or he stopped it late. I don't know. That's the rumor. That's the shit that True Life basically saying. Cam always say he denied that shit and he never got punched. The shit with Jimmy, you go do your YouTube research. Them niggas, him and Jim they've been beefing for a while. They ain't beefing no more. But with the Cam shit, he was throwing shots at Cam, subliminal shots at Cam, saying, yo, stop mentioning my name and stop twisting the story, because Cam always denied that True ain't never do nothing to him when True hopped out on that nigga. Reason why I'm talking about this is because Flea, you did a lot of sucky shit, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. You did a lot of, you know what I mean? Like, come on, champ. Your front line nigga, your hype man, that nigga was doing so much shit for the set. It's ridiculous, man. And I'm talking about between this Dipset era, between this whole topic is about you saying that this nigga ain't got nothing to do with shit. Jim had a lot to do with the Dipset, man. A lot. Everybody know that shit. He made you comfortable in certain spots y'all couldn't go to. Pretty much sure you know what I mean? I ain't taking nothing from Flea. But for you to discredit Jim is just crazy to everybody with this Dipset era situation. Niggas throwing water at y'all, nigga. You ain't go up there and check them niggas. Jim and whoever else and them other niggas went up there. Yeah, he ran to the sand. Why you stood there? Why you just looking at your man run? And you got the strap on you. You got the strap on you. And it's niggas with y'all. But where the mother niggas at though, Smoke? We don't know what the mother niggas was doing. So I can't speak about that. I'm only speaking about what Cam telling us. Between him and Jim's situation with the BMF. Remember, Cam said that one of the BMF members got cut. So obviously niggas was rumbling in there. Come on now. Let's be for real. Stop exiting this man Jim Jomo out of Dipset era. He helped you build that shit. Mace wasn't there for them pain and sweats and all the, you know what I mean, the hustle and all the grind and putting your life on the line for this Dipset shit. He wasn't there for that shit, bro. He ain't help you build that shit. Now X Jimmy out. Well, that shit would have been the way it would have been. I always tell y'all, X Jim out. Act like Jim didn't even exist. What Dipset would have been the way it would have been. I don't think so. He brought a lot of energy. He brought a lot to the table. This nigga I forgot this nigga used to produce the videos. This nigga used to do a lot for the set. Jim was the rapper though. I think Cam would have still. I don't think Dip would have been with a longevity. That's what I'm trying to explain. Because Cam left once upon a time and said, F that shit. That Dipset shit would have went down and that shit would have went in the dust somewhere. If it wasn't for Jim still repping that shit for all them years when Cam wasn't around no more. That's the part I'm trying to explain to y'all. That shit would have been that shit would have went in the dust. Jim kept that shit alive, man. He kept that ego alive. It wasn't no Dan Jewels, nigga. It was Jim. But y'all know the vibes. Let me get up out of here, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Make sure y'all give me y'all smoke, comment below. Give me your opinion. What y'all think? What's going on here, man? What's up with Kid? What's up with Killer? What's up with Flea, man? He did a lot of stuff. Y'all know what I mean. I'm up out of here. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm out of here.